Hey guys, what's up? Lord Meecher again here, your lord of video games, and welcome to another episode of Tales of Arise. In the last episode, we cleaned things up here simply by advancing a little bit the story and completing all the missions we had in store here. That way, we just continue on with the main quest. I wanted to show something off before we continue with the story though. This was something that I was messing around for, like, I kid you not, in the last episode for 30 minutes. So, we have the metal engraver. We have this now, transfer skills. What you could do is, let's say an example, you have this, right? You have the rare drop rate, S, but you want to trade it for something else. So you go here, you will see transferable skills up top. And whatever you like, you can just grab that and transfer it to another thing. As you see, we also have light damage 15%, which I believe, there we go, we had that. So we could do this, basically. Just grab this and just this. I wanted to do this, by the way. It's been a while, because we specialize in light and darkness are Renans. So yeah, basically. So that's basically it. And I messed around with this for like 30 minutes. And I want to show you all, I want to show off basically what I have. I have the solid edge. There's a new one. I think I already had the battle suit. Lucky bangle, I'm still gonna keep it. The warrior emblem, I'm looking for more. I still have the 20 attack and the drop rate up. I'm hoping I can get a 4 or 5 one soon. I'm getting 5-1 stuff, so good. We got the magic emblem, as you guys already saw. We have a lot. Rimwell is gonna, look at that, 1,000 elemental attack damage. Jesus. But with her, I don't know if there is something for healing, right? They have magic. There was a healing one. I completely forgot. Let me keep showing everything. We have Kisara. Like, I forgot for a moment. The radiant shield, resist ring. So she's very, very, very defensive, because that is what I mainly want Kisara for. I want her to draw aggro. So if we get a resist ring 5, I'm transferring all these and the aggro large on it, so she aggros. Law has nothing. And then we have Dohalim. Dohalim is so-so. We have decreased aggro. We have HP. If I'm gonna keep this, I'll probably switch out the HP and wind damage for the dark and more elemental damage. So basically that's it. I wanted to check before I move on. There was a heal one, right? Heal. Restores. Oh, okay. It's just restoring things. Item drop rate. Elemental damage. Stagger time. Grit. Penetration. Probably the pen one. I'm not sure. So, because she does attack more with elements than anything else. But I'll decide later on. Anyway, I don't want to sit here and go on and on and on and about, even though, you know, I've already gone on and on about. Anyway, let's head here. What happened here? Hey, what the hell happened to him? He's no longer with us. He always looked like he was struggling with his health, but still. He was so close to finally living a normal human being, too.
No way.
Damn. Does he have any living relatives? Just his mom. I think she lives in that area over there.
Alright.
Got it. I'll break the news to her. Ooh.
Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Yeah, okay, where? She lives over there. I'm guessing it's up, right? So this is the elevator, okay. I'm guessing it's up. I'm still kind of figuring out everything here in Calaglia. I probably could have done this in the last episode, but it was already very, very long. This just makes me so sad. Miguel deceased. Oh, there. Alright, let's go break the news. Oh no. She looks so happy. Oh no.
Sorry.
Excuse me, ma'am, I have some bad news. It's your son. He's...
Yes.
It's okay. I know. You do? Then what are you doing? I have work that must be done today, since my son can no longer work. It's like this here too, huh?
Alright.
Forget about your work, or better yet, think of tending to your son as your son as your task for the day. Very well. I'll get to work. Huh?
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work? Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
Went out of town?
It's a little concerning. There are Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Oh boy, let's go. Where is out of town? This way, right? It has to be this way, because the other way, there's no way out. So let's go. Hi. Okay, thank you for telling me absolutely nothing that I know. Oh my god, I have to like walk all this. I keep forgetting that I just run through all this. Oh, she's right here. Let me grab this, ma'am. Sorry, some gold chunks. Those are good for selling.
Yes.
Then I'll get started. Bring me some fire.
What?
Wait, you intend to burn your child? That's right. That's how you do it. I don't understand. Wouldn't a more formal funeral procession be more appropriate? I'm sorry. Have I done something wrong? Tell me, do you have no custom here where relatives of the deceased may say their final farewells? Not really. How could we have on Dahna? Up until recently, our people were too busy toiling away to think of burial rites. Among Renans, it's customary for relatives to send the remains out into the heavens. Why not introduce such practice to Dahna? We believe that in doing so, the deceased spirit shall join the flow of astral energy that travels the cosmos. We could never do something like that. It's the last chance for a bereaved to see their loved ones. Surely something should be done to honor their memory. But death is a part of everyday living for us Dahnans. You really think we're going to ship bodies into space somehow every single day? I simply felt that something more ought to be done. When the Rena still ruled over us, we didn't even know if it was safe to build grave sites. As bodies decomposed, they spread diseases. We didn't have any other choice in how we could bury our people. Rinwell, don't think for a second I've forgiven everything that Rena did to us. Tell me, Alphen, do you know why none of us have last names like them? Let me tell you why. It's because we outnumbered them, and they denied us our culture to stop us from uniting against them. Enough. Your people steal so much from us as it is, and on top of that you have the gall to try and make us live like you two? If you hate it here so much, why don't you just turn them all hollow? That's enough! No more. Lenegis could strike at any time, and we are fighting amongst ourselves. We're well aware of the suffering and hatred we each harbor. But if we're going to coexist, we have to recognize each other's difference. That's what we're all working together to achieve. To bring an end to this whole system and begin to live together side by side. That's what I believe. And that's why I'm here. If any of you think differently, then be my guest and leave. I'll break down every last barrier, even if I have to do it alone. Indeed. I sincerely apologize, and consider you a true friend, but it would appear that I have yet to reckon over our people's dark history in earnest.
I'm afraid not.
Rinwell, I completely accept the blame in all of this. Words cannot express how very sorry I am for clearly offending you so deeply. We're here fighting in front of this mother who's like trying to bury or burn her child. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for lashing out at you as hard as I did, Dohalim. I guess I'm still working through a lot of emotions. I knew you were only thinking about what was best for her son, too.
Rinwell, I'd like you to teach me about the culture and history of this planet. Perhaps that would help us begin to bridge the gap.
Huh? Sure, I don't mind. Could you maybe teach me about Rena too, then, please?
Aww. You two are more alike than you realize sometimes. I'm glad you were able to patch things up. We've lost enough good people along the way as it is. Sorry for the distraction. Let's lay your son to rest. We'll do it the Dahna way.
Good.
Yes. So we're burning him, right?
Thank you for granting me that task.
Don't mention it. It's the least we could do for you as his mom.
Well, because of all of you, my son is at peace now.
Right.
Rest assured, we intend to build a future for a world that would make him proud.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
Thank you,
If you
thank you.
call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right?
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's check out this skit. Well.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
Yeah.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
It's okay.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome.
You're welcome?
Right. Well, let's get my wrench.
Animals back at the ranch should be all grown
So
up.
Law should shut up about it. Alright. There we go. Sheep meat. Animals can now be raised for pig. Ranch expanded. Wow. Oh! Oh, okay. These things. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's get also some pigs. Cause why not? And let's get one more sheep. There we go. I keep forgetting to check the ranch because I will get more animals. And that will give us more meat for us to cook recipes. So what do we do now? What is there for us?
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
This is where we
You're
need to
right.
go.
We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
I agree.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
Okay, so we just sleep. There is nothing else here, so...
What?
Shion? Shion? What's wrong?
What's that noise?
Helpin', this is bad. Look at the sky.
What? Well, what's going on in the sky? Oh, what the heck? What is that? Excuse me? Oh no. What is going on? Are they just absorbing like astral energy from the planet itself? Is that what's going on? And sending it back to Rena, or? What's going on? Oh boy.
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
Good question.
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
Good question.
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dahna.
Not just into Dahna, but our own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are
I
you
figured.
serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Apparently that was just a front.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dahna is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, who knows?
Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
We need to get to the
You
bottom
don't
of it.
know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Yeah, she was with
Now
every
that you
lord.
mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsef too. You saw her, right, Shion?
Yeah.
Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renan top brass.
You're
Apparently
sure
not.
you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
Maybe the lords
But if
never
it's not
noticed her?
that, then
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
That
Well,
is.
what are we gonna do then?
Huh.
We're not gonna be able to leave Ganath Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Yeah.
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
So.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Probably.
okay. Then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Hopefully.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch.
Shion.
Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dahna, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out?
We
with it?
talked about
Indeed.
this.
As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
I see the light there. Let's see this skit.
I bet the whole of Dahna's losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
Most likely.
People of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave. That's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dahna's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
Right. Let's go. Let's talk to these people and see. Alright, my dude. What do you got for me? When that thing dropped out of Lenegis, the sound. My oh my. I thought the mountains were collapsing. That was it? I thought the mountains were collapsing. Maybe that's a clue. Let's keep that in mind, guys. Maybe I thought the mountains were collapsing. Maybe that opened a path for us. We're trying to find a way out of the other realms. Can't say I ever heard about anything. If we knew about anything like that, we don't have to hunker down in Tristram. Nothing there. We have another one here. Hey, girl.
You're trying to get to the other realms? Without a sturdy boat, there isn't much you can... Wait, I take that back. Remember one of the elders who recently started talking a little mentioned something. Apparently back in the day, there used to be a way to get through Forlorn Mountains, but not anymore. What could it have been?
What could it have been? Indeed.
Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
I did see a path, but I didn't go there. Alright, let's go check it out.
That's what I like to hear.
Alright, I'm guessing this is the way. It didn't go this way. That's right over here. And yes, I did collect a lot of stuff. Because I'm a hoarder. Leave me alone. Okay? I don't want to see any comments about it. Leave me alone. I like to collect stuff. Okay? That's why I'm so well equipped. Oh!
Soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Alright. We'll get these guys out of here.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free.
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Calaglia!
Let's see. Come on. We're doing pretty good. Because these guys have so good defense. Oh. There we go. Kisara's just like, nope, you're not gonna cast. I need help, guys. No.
Think we overdid it?
Probably not enough.
You'll soon see about that.
Come on, don't miss. All the way over there. Oh, damn. My counter ended as soon as he finished the... As soon as he started the attack. There we go. That's a lot of guards, though. Oh, we're doing a lot better than we were doing at the castle. Like, fights are going pretty quickly. And yes, the castle took me a lot longer than this. So you can only imagine. There we go. Perfect. See, we're doing a lot better. Doing really a lot better now. So that's our new destination.
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia.
Hopefully. Let's check it out. Shion, you okay?
Everything all right?
Hmm? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go.
Something's up. So even she's staying back. What's wrong, Shion? Talk to me. Is her curse getting out of control? Oh, we get a skit.
I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
Hey,
We should
leave me
probably
alone.
clear some stuff out. Like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape
No,
right now.
they're good. Because
No
we can
way.
reforge them.
Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight.
Stop it, you guys. This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
See?
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Everyone did.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yep.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure, filled with memories.
Yeah, like the pipe that we used at the beginning.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Anything here? Or just absolutely nothing? Danon's swordsmanship.
Tell
Or who's
me,
that?
Orphan,
Oh.
wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master.
Oh.
I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
Oh yeah, because he got his
A
memory.
Danon
His full
master?
memories.
That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
Yep,
You
a
must be
relic.
using real Danon techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
Yeah, apparently.
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Well,
not only
at least
that,
from that.
but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
Yeah,
I
I guess,
apologize
but
if
still.
I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Where are you pointing a blade, Dohalim?
He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
I agree.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
Alright. Let's go forward. Into the hole. See where this leads us to. My god.
This place
So
is
where
rather
we at?
gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
Alright, we got another skit.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
Oh great, more of
The
these.
remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelagian?
Most likely.
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either
I
that,
can't believe it.
or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
That's what he did with everyone in there. Subjugated them completely. Disgusting. Just looking, guys, just looking. Oh! We get over here. Some mushrooms. And fight some enemies that we already did. Oh! I trigger another
You've
skip
noticed it,
going forward.
haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Possibly.
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from.
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
Well, no, but still. I don't want to doubt her. It's rough. It's rough. More mushrooms. I guess we're just gonna show you guys where I find everything, so we don't waste any more time. Ooh, gold chunks.
Think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Most
Seems
likely.
like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it and chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance
Hexbreaker.
collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding.
That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
Oh, come on. This is easy. This is free.
Your flames and my technique?
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Ooh, another mining spot here. Hex breakers. Oh. Pepper.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Hamburger recipe.
Looks like this is where the remnants of Oron's forces hold themselves up.
Probably.
They were hiding in a
Pineapple
place like
gel.
this all along.
Rapig meat. Wow. Of course. Of course it's trapped.
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?
Not really. What's in here? Sapphire
Looks like
one
some
piece.
solid equipment.
Yeah. Pretty good. So this is where everyone was hiding, huh? Interesting. You got a lot of good stuff here, though. Over here in the mine, Awakening Pebble. I want to see what that gives us. Ooh, a lot of Awakening Pebbles. Oh, we get a chest with Bienfu Lure. Alright, more lures for us. That's really perfect, honestly. Come on, next enemy.
We seem to have come across
gimme.
something a little
Good thing we're on the same side, huh?
Mm-hmm. Let's tear this down. See what's up here. Watch the enemies appear. Or not. Buff Bangle. A bracelet that boosts all of wearer's stats each time they defeat an enemy, making anyone who puts it on feels tough and unstoppable in action.
Maybe it's time I try on something new.
Ooh, that is broken. Anyway, let's leave. Jeez. That is insane. Holy. Oh, there's the light again.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegis?
Not as far as I'm
Planet.
aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renasalma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
I agree.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
Your
At
guess
this
is as good as
stage,
mine.
I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
Time to head on, honestly.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Let's see this skit.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dahna they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
That's what it looked like.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dahna, they're shooting it back down to Dahna as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The red woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelagian.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, they couldn't see her
No,
probably.
it's not that I think they're lying, just... There has to be some reason for
Maybe
it, right?
Renans can't see her and only
one
Dahnans
thing
can.
the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Exactly.
Okay, you 2. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
Alright, I'm gonna leave things here. And in the next episode, we're gonna continue into the mountain again, apparently. It looks like it. So, this is a pretty good episode. This is a pretty good episode. We're advancing. In the next episode, we're gonna keep advancing more the story and see what our destination unfolds. And with this going on, of course Lenegis had a plan. Anyway, leaving things off here. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos as much as I am. If you are, please leave a like, comment, and share. That always helps out against that pesky YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to join the Moonlight Army today. Hit that bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video. If you guys want to stalk me on my social medias, the links will be in the description box below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So, take care guys. Bye-bye.